TJ's not here. Stop it.
Hello and welcome to the Filter Free Podcast. I'm your host, TJ Stephens.
No, you're not.
Oh, Dollar Bill Dave sitting in for Stephens this
Who?
week on the Filter Free Podcast, along with my special co-host, and I do mean special, Timmy C.
It's so nice to be here
All crooked fingers.
and be special.
This week, TJ is working afternoons at the mill, so it's just Timmy and Dave.
What a
And
fucking
we are doing
blue-collar
the
job.
first episode of Wrestling with Commercials.
That sounds fun. I like
I
it.
have watched the commercials. You have not.
I watched some of the commercials.
You watched some of them, so you kind of get a gist of what we have. Some great commercials that were nationwide, and then some that were local.
I got to see Uncle Larry's Car Barn, where you can get an '82 Chevy Nova
A Chevy
for $47.
$49 a month. Uncle Larry's car. So we'll come back to that. So what we're going to do, if you're listening to this in podcast form, you can listen to it. It's going to be great. But we are also going to be streaming this on the Patreon and on our YouTube channel, Filter Free Podcast on YouTube, where you can watch the commercials with us.
You will get the best experience on YouTube.
Yes. So this week's episode is best listened to while you're watching the video, but in case you're in the car and just can't miss our comedic gold, you'll still have a good time.
I'll probably describe the commercial because I'll be like, what is that bullshit?
Well, that's exactly what I thought of for commercial number one. Producer, let's hit it.
Imagine a natural supplement that can actually help you think better. It's ginkgoba, shown in tests to help improve your memory and sharpen concentration. Now that's a big idea. Remember ginkgoba, the thinking person supplement.
You ever heard of ginkgoba?
Well, I've heard of ginkgo biloba, which is like, it's a supplement, but it's not like, you have to buy ginkgo and biloba. Apparently they put it together for that one, and there had to be a naked statue of a dude that looked like the statue of the thinker, but ain't no way he's hanging out in that cheap-ass garden she was in. Yeah.
So I guess this is over-the-counter.
Yeah. Well, it's
ADD?
all over the counter, but
ADD pills?
No, it's for memory. It's like if you have early onset Alzheimer's, you should probably get some ginkgoba. It ain't gonna help any, but
So I'd never heard of ginkgoba before. So of course Dave does what Dave does. Let's Google this shit.
They're out of business, guaranteed.
They are still in business.
No way.
They are. You can buy their products mainly on Amazon.com. It has a 4.6 out of 5-star rating.
Wow.
People apparently remembered to rate their shit.
Brought back my entire memory. I had forgotten my kids. I took some ginkgoba. And they're back.
If you've heard of ginkgoba, let us know, because this is brand new to me. If you've ever taken ginkgoba, we have to know, did your memory come back?
I would say tweet at ginkgoba, but Twitter is apparently full right now, so don't do that.
Twitter's
You'll exceed your rate limit.
And the Rays are now losing 3-1. They've lost the game. Their bullpen is shit. All right, let's look up ginkgoba. How do you spell it? Koba. All right. Producer, clip number 2, something wrestling fans never wear.
Arm yourself with a new kind of deodorant protection. Arm & Hammer, the only one that eliminates odor with baking soda. After a day's work, odor detectors proved we eliminated odor. A deodorant without baking soda just covered it up. Arm & Hammer, a better kind of deodorant protection.
I want to go to a wrestling show with an odor detector.
First off, there's no such thing as an odor detector. That was bullshit. That dude had like a turkey baster and it had a light in it.
Me.
I mean, if you take that to a wrestling show, that shit's just gonna go off. Beep, beep, beep.
Sound like a bus going backwards. Beep, beep, beep.
But I know that they're still in business. They were founded by Arm & Hammer.
Armie Hammer's grandfather.
Armie Hammer.
Arm & Hammer.
MC Hammer.
I only ever see Arm & Hammer baking soda now, though. But they still have their deodorant because I looked it up.
No, they still have toothpaste, too. I see.
Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah. Baking soda toothpaste is gross.
Yeah. Put that shit in your fridge. You take the box of Arm & Hammer, open it up, put it in your fridge. Keeps it from smelling like onions and garlic.
It makes your fridge not smell like a WWE arena.
Lacey Evans.
Ooh. I'd give her some baking soda.
I'd give her the Arm & Hammer.
If you can't find the coat that you want at Burlington Coat Factory, you can't find it anywhere.
Literally thousands and thousands of coats.
I love this place. I'm buying a coat for my husband.
You can't try on all the jackets because you'd be here all day long.
You can get the same thing for a lot less money that you can get in other department stores.
Any kind of coat you want, any kind of style that you want, it's fabulous. I think I'm going to get something a lot nicer than I planned on.
I got it at the factory.
Burlington Coat Factory, we're more than great coats.
Not affiliated with Burlington Industries.
So who made the coats then? What?
The Burlington.
There was a
Coat
lot
Factory.
of 90s hair in that episode.
There was. That was some big hair.
That was crazy.
So now it is
Fergie,
no
I think
longer called Burlington Coat Factory.
It is.
just
I seen it.
It is just Burlington. And according to Burlington, we've shed the coat factory and just call ourselves Burlington to better reflect the amazing and varied assortment of merchandise we carry. We've rebranded ourselves to better represent the wonderful shopping experience we deliver in our stores and online every day.
I mean, I get it, but now you just sound like a shitty city in the Northeast.
I've never
Burlington, Vermont.
Coat
We
Factory.
have cheese.
Have you ever been to Burlington Coat
No.
Factory?
Yes. It's
Really?
like best way I can describe it is kind of like a Ross or a TJ Maxx.
See, I remember those commercials and the Men's Warehouse.
Yeah, Men's
You'll
Warehouse.
love the way it fits. I guarantee it. George
Correct.
Zimmerman was his name or something like that.
Ryan Zimmerman, third baseman
No.
for the Nationals.
He sucks. Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory. That's
We
some
got
old
one in
stuff there.
Paducah, Kentucky.
I bet they still have the coats with the the pads on the elbow.
Like Paddington Bear wore.
Yeah. All right, Tim, you need to make a phone call on this next one. Let's go.
The Psychic Solution doesn't want you to be fooled by imitators. Here, all quality psychics speak for themselves. The other networks can only promise what we deliver.
She told me things before I told her, and I think that was more important.
I see you're owed money, and the good news is it's coming real soon.
And we're expecting a large amount coming in from a back pay that we'd never received. So it's coming.
And I see people on TV, and they're talking about them and how they do this live, and I didn't really believe that they did it live. I found out that it's true.
Told me about someone that I was interested in at work, which I was surprised because it just happened now. He was so accurate, it was unbelievable.
She sees me traveling. She's the one that told me that I'll see Paris again before the end of the year, and that's where I want to go.
So I'll encourage my friends to listen to psychics now. I proved it for myself, finally.
She was like right on the money. I mean, I got her stitching number and everything. I got to call her again.
You heard it.
Now try it. Get your free reading from real psychics now.
1-800-494-7869.
Okay, so a couple things about that. Couple things. They said no celebrities, but I distinctly saw Cyndi Lauper and Bobby Brown in that group of people.
I didn't.
Maybe
see
not.
Cyndi
I
Lauper.
mean, it looked like him. And then the guy was like, she told me I was going to go to Paris, and that's where I wanted to go. Did she buy you a plane ticket? Because that's no guarantee you're going to Paris just because you want to go.
She told me I was interested in somebody I work with.
She told me I like the ladies, and I do.
I want like a follow-up commercial.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting
This
a
was
large sum
wrong.
of money. How much money did you get? You got you called right before April. You got your tax return, didn't you?
So does that mean it's my turn to call?
I think you should call Psychic Solutions at 1-800-494-7869.
I only dialed once.
Thank you for calling the Psychic Solutions. Reread your mind all the time.
Hi, this is Timmy C, and I want to know: am I going to get money? Where am I going? What bitches am I going to have? What's going on?
The Timmy C. Let me look into my crystal ball. I see Big Macs in your future. Big Macs.
Big what?
Big Macs. Like a cheeseburger.
Oh, that's no good. I wanted big titties in my future.
No big titties. You get the little titties.
Okay, cool.
And the big clits from the fat girl.
Oh. Ew. Ew.
I see stretch marks.
Stop that!
Have you ever been to Indiana?
Yes, I have been to Indiana. That's where Steppins lived.
In the future, I see a Starcast.
Yeah, well, that's Illinois.
It's you not get sex at Starcast.
Correct. I'll be working.
And maybe Arm and Hammer.
Is Army Hammer going to be there? Oh, Jesus. Too much fun with this.
Have you ever been to hell?
Yes, I have actually.
I see an evil angel in the
It's Starcast?
Next.
Oh, hi. Glad you stopped in. We Spots know how important it is to have working smoke detectors in every home. You should have at least one on every level.
And one for the bedroom, because fires can start while you sleep.
Test your smoke detectors once a month.
Even a kid can do it.
With a little help. Let's hear it for fire safety. Yay!
This is Sparky the Fire Dog. Make your home a safe spot. Learn not to burn.
Sparky the Fire Dog.
Who's Sparky the Fire Dog?
I don't know, but McGruff would whip his ass.
Yeah. So would Spuds McKenzie.
So would Smokey the Bear.
Yeah. Good Lord. Sparky the Fire Dog.
But I don't get why
those people were
they
were dressed as Spots from the Dalmatian dog.
But what does it make any sense for just checking your damn smoke detector?
No. I like the grandma using the cane to check the button on the smoke detector.
I like that they put a kid up on the ladder. That seems smart. Even kids can do it.
Dressed up in a big dot.
One on every level. What if you live in like a hotel? You probably need more than one on every level.
Well, according to new fire regulations, you have to have one in every room.
Yeah. See, the 90s were terrible. People
I bet I have 15 of those things in my house.
Well, you have 27 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms.
Well, I hope I'm up to code. Next.
Friends, can you afford $49 down? Because $49 down and you roll at Helene Chevrolet. It's called windshield pricing. It's the easiest way to buy a car, a new car, or a used car. The monthly payment is on the windshield. $49 down is all you pay. Plus, every credit application will be accepted for processing. New 96 Cavaliers, $199 a month. 96 Berettas, $199 a month. But do it now. The loaded ones will go first. Helene Chevrolet.
All right, so my favorite line of that entire commercial is every credit application will be accepted for processing, which means we will check your credit. Thanks. Appreciate that. I've been bankrupt 7 times the last year. Am I getting the car? No.
But we're going to check your credit
and go the frick home.
Helene Chevrolet. So I looked up Helene Chevrolet.
Tell me they went bankrupt.
Well, technically, General Motors went bankrupt.
Well, yeah.
General Motors sued Helene Chevrolet in October of 2010 to fight them from stopping their impending closure after GM filed for bankruptcy.
So they tried to close when GM filed for bankruptcy?
GM filed for bankruptcy and Helene tried not to close.
Oh.
And GM forced them to close.
What? But there are tons of GM dealerships. It's not like...
Well, they didn't want that shitty one in Helene County, Minnesota, or wherever the hell it was from.
You know what they won, right? That 96 Beretta they were announcing.
So now they are known as Helene Kia. You can drive a shitty car.
Helene Kia. Still $49 down 25 years later. Because it's a damn Kia.
Next.
There's a lot of bad news in the world. Here's some good. Warren Zorek brought an elderly fire survivor her medication. 28 stories up, no elevator. Elaine King breathed life into a stranger's dying baby boy. Kristen Zimke resuscitated a dying man who collapsed in a crowd. Help us keep the good news coming. Give your time and support to the American Red Cross now, because help can't wait.
Things about that commercial. First off, Kristen Zimke, feel free to resuscitate me. Second off, there's no way that old ass man that was in the opening scene he didn't carry a bag of groceries up 28 flights of stairs.
Dude was 80.
Yeah, I've seen that. It was The Godfather. They're getting ready to slit that dude's throat. Welcome to Cleveland.
Did you know the American Red Cross was founded in 1881?
Yep. Stealing money ever since.
I don't believe you. In case you're wondering, the nonprofit organization American Red Cross, their CEO makes $672,000 a year.
That's actually pretty cheap. Did you know the PGA Tour is a nonprofit organization?
So is the NFL.
That's bullshit. I've seen those checks. Everyone's profiting off that. Except me. I'm just sending them money. Yes, I'll take your Sunday ticket. Have a good day.
Next.
What would you do if a stranger talked to you?
I wouldn't talk to them because it might be bad.
Very good. And what would you tell someone playing with matches?
I would tell them not to play with them because they might start a fire.
Wow. How come you know so much?
My mommy told me.
Oh, and what did your mommy tell you about drugs?
Your children are listening. Are you talking?
To be fair, that kid's like 5 years old. What are you going to tell him about drugs?
Let me tell you about crystal meth there, Caroline.
Come here, Caroline. I'm gonna show you what happened to Uncle Freddie when he took the heroin. Let's just look at it real quick. See him laying on the couch there, drooling? Yeah, that's what happens. Stupid.
All right, so that commercial made me think when it says, what have you learned about talking to strangers? You remember growing up when it's like, never tell a stranger your mom's not home if they call you on the phone or they come to your door. You say she's not available right now or she can't come to the phone right now. Well, if you tell everybody that 4 million times, don't you think a stranger would be like, oh, I know your mom's not home then?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's bullshit.
Oh, my mom can't come to the phone right now. Why?
I always took it as a personal challenge. Is your mom home? No, you want to fight, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You're 8. I know. You want to go at it?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I've never had the crack cocaine talk with my children. I probably should get on it.
See this? This is a crack pipe. I don't care that you're 9. Look at it.
I don't care that you're 9. Next.
Feel like shopping for a house today?
Sure. Nice floor plan. What's the exterior siding?
Good, it's brick.
Let's see the sides of the house. Oh, no. The sides are vinyl. Isn't the 1990s the decade people wore polyester clothing?
No, that was the 70s. Vinyl must have been the polyester of the 90s.
Who would pay $200,000 for a polyester house?
There's another house with the same floor plan.
All brick. Good. What's the price? Wow. An all brick home only costs 6% more to build.
Big difference in the resale value, though.
There's a big difference in an all brick home and one with polyester sides.
Vinyl sides. Hey, let's take a look at that 70s guy again. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Get this free brochure about the beauty and lasting value of an all-brick home. Call 1-800-337-4141. Call 1-800-337-4141.
See, Dave, and you thought shopping for homes were hard. Just don't get anything with siding.
No vinyl. They're going to shit when they find out everything's vinyl siding, vinyl floors, vinyl records.
They wouldn't pay that for that vinyl house, which I found interesting because one side of that house was siding. And they were like, no, it's going to be $38,000 difference. What? That doesn't seem right. It's one wall that has no windows that no one sees.
The Great Lakes Brick Council.
Yes. That would be the Masonry United 112. They were the ones who paid for that.
Pretty much all houses now are either brick or vinyl or stucco.
Stucco's gross. But you have to have it in the desert.
Yeah, and like Florida.
Hot places.
Yep, stucco.
Brick melts.
Next.
Says here, people claim moving day is one of the most stressful events in their lifetime.
What a bunch of big babies.
Where are you going?
I could use a nap. This moving is wearing me out.
For a relaxing, stress-free move, call United Van Lines. Always a smooth move.
In Augusta, call ADSI Moving Systems at 793-0186.
This is Dave before we got on this show. Moving is wearing me out. Are you packing? No, I don't have to pack. Where are you? Are you loading? No, I don't have to load. Well, then what are you stressing about, you asshole?
Trying to find a house, man. Got to live in a good place.
Well, you should get a brick one. If we learn nothing, we just
Get a brick. I just showed you.
Yeah.
I just showed you like a 6,000 square foot brick house.
Yeah, I know.
With the ugliest refrigerator ever.
Yeah. So, by the way, I'm gonna spend $600,000 on a house, but I'm a bitch about the $4,000 refrigerator I gotta buy. Okay, that seems legit.
That's like my wife. We just had the talk.
You get a hammer and a chisel and just take the siding off the front of the fridge.
We're looking at houses, and we're looking at one that's like 650,000. And she's like, "Well, we can build this one for 598,000."
And wait 8 months.
And wait, I go, and then we can spend 30 grand in rent.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a wash. I like it. I'm in.
So that was ADSI Moving Systems at 7930186.
Which, by the way, when did we switch from Cleveland to Augusta, Georgia?
Well, that was new commercials.
Okay.
They're still in business and still have the same phone number.
That's impressive.
Impressive. Dude, that's 30 years ago.
Call them and tell them that Dave in the QC sent you. But he's now Dave in the RC.
Dave in the RRC, the Red Rocket.
He's a Red Rocket.
He's a Red Rocket. Next.
Tired of dealing with auto part chain stores where parts and service are hard to find? Come to Gibbs Auto Parts. We have all the parts you need, including complete engines, transmissions, radiators, and air conditioning service and repair. Gibbs offers installation plus 6 months or 6,000 miles warranty on parts and labor. Come to Gibbs Auto Parts for an enormous selection of auto parts. Our knowledgeable staff will help you find just the part you need. Gibbs Auto Parts on Sandbar Ferry Road in Augusta. The G in Gibbs stands for guaranteed satisfaction.
I ain't never been to an auto parts store. It's like, yeah, we got whole engines and transmissions and whatever you need.
That's
we'll
called a junkyard
right here.
That's called a junkyard. So
G in Gibbs.
Gibbs.
B in Gibbs stands for bullshit.
Bullshit. Gibbs eventually became a used car store and has since closed.
Because they had full engines. They just dropped them into people that came and got tired of waiting.
It was rated 2.7 stars out of 5 on Google. And one review read, "Buyer beware. My fiance went with her father to purchase a used car from Gibbs after she was involved in a car accident that totaled her vehicle. She was sold a 2003 PT Cruiser at a discounted rate of $3,000, originally asking $4,500, I believe, because the owner said it had some minor air conditioning problems that would need repair.
Which meant that shit didn't work.
Her father was able to easily repair the air conditioning problems, but then 2 days later, the car mysteriously would not start. We jumped it off and took it to a repair shop and hit the usual suspects, battery, alternator, etc. Well, after looking at it, the repair shop told us that the car had numerous things wrong with it, ranging from multiple oil and fluid leaks to serious electrical and mechanical problems, and that fixing it would cost more than the car is worth. I called Gibbs to notify them of these problems and to express our displeasure of being sold what is basically a worthless pile of junk, and was promptly told there was nothing they would be willing to do to help us, and that it is now our personal problem to deal with. The owner said that they do not inspect any of their vehicles prior to selling them, and that is why they sell them as is. I am posting this review to warn anyone about thinking about buying a used car to avoid buying one from this dealer. By shopping there, you could very well be making one of the biggest mistakes of your life.
I mean, to be fair, if they'd have kept the auto parts store open on the other end and then sold the shitty cars, they could have been billionaires. We're going to sell you this shitty car, But over here, we're gonna sell you the shit to fix it.
We're gonna sell you this shitty transmission next. I guess the G didn't stand for guarantee it after they
No, the
became a
B
used
stands
car
for
superstore.
bullshit. I'm telling you, that double B's, bullshit.
Bullshit. Next.
This is the NCAA tournament. Double snap, double snap. The pressure of the tournament is intense. Rip, hands up, pull it, back up. That's the tournament for you.
Regional finals tomorrow at 5, 7:30, 9:30, and midnight on ESPN.
How many people do you think were watching ESPN for women's basketball at midnight?
Well, great cameo by Gino Auriemma, by the way.
He was on there.
Why did ESPN feel the need that a lesbian had to sell the women's basketball tournament? Why couldn't we just get like... I feel like they were selling that as a lesbian product at that point. What's
I wonder
name?
what's
her name? She was on Roseanne. Jenna.
I remember that's the only commercial from all of the commercials we're doing today. That's the only one I've ever remember seeing.
God, what is it?
But I don't know who that is.
Quelo, help me. BERNHARDT.
SARA?
SANDRA.
Oh, Sandra.
What do you think I said?
Sandra Bernhard?
But anyway, that's where we were with women's basketball back in the 90s. We had to have a lesbian. Or else no one's going to watch it, apparently, which is weird because now all kinds of people watch it.
Yeah, women's basketball, at least college basketball, is as hot now as it's ever been.
Yep. And by the way,
but yeah, so she was. Ooh, she said the N-word in 98.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good look
so
at
she's
all.
Canceled. Got it. Come watch women's basketball where I will get canceled when talking about most of the players.
Yeah, that's not a good look at all.
No.
All right. Next.
What we did in the 90s, not good looks.
We asked professional race car driver Scott Pruitt to test our Firehawk SH30 high-performance tires with Unit T. Unit T, the ultimate tire technology we've spent years perfecting. In fact, when it comes to designing performance tires for wet cornering, we've been around the block. The Firestone Firehawk SH30 with Unit T. Get a grip on wet cornering. And get a Microsoft racing game when you buy a set of 4 Firehawk SH30 or SC50 high-performance tires.
Problem with that, no one had computers back then. But get your Microsoft game that you'll plug into your Atari and it won't work.
Does it? Yeah, to me, it's shocking that there's not way more tire companies than there are. I mean, every person pretty much over the age of 16 owns a car.
And buys tires.
And you have to buy tires. How many tire companies can you name off the top of your head?
Firestone. Goodyear.
Firestone. Hankook.
Hankook. Well, I just bought tires, so it's like Yamamoto or
Yamamoto.
Something like that.
Okay, so we're at 4.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a glutton of them. Maybe it's the rubber. Maybe Trojan should go into tires. Because no one's using their prophylactics anymore.
They could call one of their tires like the Madonna. Because I'm sure she's been through a lot of rubber.
The Trojan 4C21s, they handle like a dick.
Is it Yamamoto? That's not right.
No, it's not. It's something like that though.
Yokohama.
Yokohama, yeah. That's
And
what I
Toyo
said.
tires are another one.
Toyo, yeah.
So we're at 5 now. We've hit 5. Now name all the different car brands.
No.
There's 4,317,000.
Yeah. You can get a
5
Kia
tires
for $49 down.
A Kia Lumina.
Kia, again, 1997 Kia Lumina. We changed the faceplate on it. By the way, if you get it off the lot, you get a bonus $300.
Take it straight to Gibbs Automotive.
Take it
Get
across
every door
the
lock.
street and buy the parts you need to fix it. By the way, who was the driver for that commercial?
I don't remember. Who was
Never
the driver
heard
for that
of him.
commercial?
Scott something. I don't know. Scott Birkenbaker.
Birkenbaker.
IndyCar driver Scott Perkins.
We asked professional race car driver Scott Pruitt to test our Firehawk SH30 high.
Pruitt.
Never
All right.
heard of him.
Let's
By the
look
way,
up
why are they
Scott Pruitt?
Why are they washing all the car's tires? And if I were going to test the handling of a tire, I sure as hell wouldn't do it in a Pontiac Grand Prix.
Scott Pruitt is a former American race car driver who has competed in NASCAR, kart, IMSA, Trans Am, and Grand Am. He has 3
Dude,
kids.
Having a Grand Am in that one.
Let's see. See if he won any races anywhere.
He's won exactly 0 races wherever he's been.
12 hours of Sebring, he won twice with other drivers. Open wheel, no. NASCAR,
no.
24 hours of Le Mans, he won, but he had other drivers. Supercars, no. I don't know what IMSA is. No. Yeah. I would have asked
He's a
somebody
loser.
better.
Yeah, I'd have got a better driver. That's terrible.
Scott Pruitt, you're a scrub. Next.
When I'm out on the bay, I'm in my element. That's what I live for.
It's kind of like this flame inside of you. It just doesn't quit.
The environment treats everybody the same way. And if you're not prepared for it, it can be miserable. You get cold, wet feet, it's time to go home. Get the hell out of there.
Amen, bro.
You have to have the equipment to match the environment.
Wolverine DuraShocks, the world's most comfortable boots, guaranteed.
I'm wearing Wolverine boots.
Wolverine, boots and shoes since 1883.
I thought about
Wolverine
step
shoes and
ins.
boots.
I thought about step ins whenever I saw that.
Going
I
camping.
can picture him wearing Wolverines.
Step-ins, do you wear Wolverine boots and shoes?
Guaranteed.
They're still around to this day. Look
They
them up.
are.
They got
good
high
brand.
rating. Yeah, real high rating.
They are a super good brand of boot, and they're like $300 a pair.
Are they really?
Yeah. I mean, they're legit. No one I wish the military would go to Wolverines. That would be a lot better for the soldiers, but were your boots waterproof?
No. They were shit.
We think NBA Shootout 98 is the closest thing to actually playing in the NBA. And to prove it, we hooked up with Vin Baker.
Oh, dog! I'll buy 2, baby.
Oh, but you got somebody on your tail, don't you? Oh, look at me. It's still me.
Pressure's on, Big Daddy.
From 3-point downtown, and it's good!
Yeah!
I beat Vin Baker!
Bow to the king!
I think you really like the game.
PlayStation.
And TJ owns that game. Go figure.
Vin Baker.
Was he any good? I don't even remember.
Seattle Supersonics legend Vin Baker. That ought to date how old that game is.
I couldn't get over how bad those graphics were.
Well, it's the closest thing you can get to playing in the NBA.
Yeah, I would think playing Y League ball would probably be a little closer to the NBA than playing on PlayStation.
I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who just got drafted number 1, shouldn't have been playing in the European League. He should have just been playing that game on this PlayStation 1.
NBA Shootout 98. Next time I play a basketball game, I'm going to tell my wife I'm training for the NBA.
NBA Jam. It's the closest you can get to playing in the NBA, except we're missing 3 players, and graphics and all that.
But what's crazy is in 98, we were like, dude, these graphics are sick, man.
No.
Now we'd be like, I got one of those old things that has 10,000 games on it. Try to play the old school video games. They're all trash.
To be fair, Mortal Kombat had great graphics back in 92.
Yeah.
So as long as your move set wasn't gigantic, you could do great graphics. It looked like real people.
Usually the best graphics like on the old school games were like golf.
Yeah.
Because the guy just stands there and swings the club.
Bring me some Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2007.
Next.
Discover timeless styling that goes beyond fashion. Discover superior quality and attention to detail that's backed by more than mere words. Discover the finest cruiser that delivers an extraordinary experience unmatched by any other. Discover yourself on a Royal Star by Yamaha.
They still make those motorcycles?
All right, so I'm not going to lie. I watched that entire commercial. Looked at it, heard them talking about it, and was like, this is going to be a Harley commercial. It's sweet. It's going to be a Harley commercial. It's going to be a Harley commercial. By Yamaha. I was like, damn it!
You know what riding a Yamaha Royal Star will get you? An ass kicking from somebody on a Harley.
I was going to say road rash.
They look like Harleys.
It's like a Honda Goldwing.
They are cheap as shit. Where you're paying money for a Harley, they're like, dude, back you can buy one for like $3,000. $49 down.
49. You buy it in Augusta, and then you can go across the street and buy the parts for it
at Gibb. You can get you a muffler and some saddlebags.
The G in Gibb stands for get your parts at Gibb.
And get the fuck out. I'm not riding a Yamaha motorcycle.
I'm not riding any motorcycle.
Not anymore, no.
Synthetic motor oil. Even at 475 degrees, nothing outperforms Mobil 1.
I think we should redo this commercial and see if it's true.
Why are they cooking with
let's
motor
cook
oil?
Some motor oil.
Sounds like your pancakes would taste terrible.
I was waiting for them to throw some popcorn kernels in there.
What is this? It's black licorice popcorn. Shut up. It's fine.
Tastes like shit. Is that
Not
Mobil
the
1?
one? The other one, it just sticks. Just kernels. You're like making a sunflower with popcorn seeds.
See, that's the problem nowadays. I don't ever watch any commercials, so I don't know anything about what's going on in the world.
Well, they don't make them anymore. Not like they used to. We should do Super Bowl commercials. Those are the good ones.
Next one, we'll do Super Bowl commercials from 1988.
I love it.
Next, best commercial of the night.
I was into all that extreme stuff when I was your age. Just didn't have a fancy name for it. Of course, I never had a Subaru Outback Sport either.
Too bad, Uncle. This beauty's got a ton of cargo space. Full-time all-wheel drive, more horsepower than a RAV4. You never did that, I'll bet.
Sure we did. But what's the rope for?
Outback Sport, part of the Outback family from Subaru.
Mick
Love
Dundee.
me some Paul Hogan.
That dude's like 85 years old now.
He looked good there.
Yep.
Why was the
That
crocodile hunter with him?
That
though?
was
I
yeah.
didn't know they were related.
That was pure crocodile hunter time frame right there.
I don't think that was actually him though. That was probably legitimately Paul Hogan's nephew, Horace Hogan.
Horace Hogan.
Yeah.
Was Hulk in the back seat?
No, Hulk would never find himself in a Subaru.
No,
he's busy riding the Yamaha.
That's all those commercials. You think Paul Hogan ever rode around in a Subaru?
Well,
you think Tiger Woods ever drove a Buick?
Maybe.
Get the hell out of here.
Maybe. You might. I mean, there's some nice Buicks out there.
I got my Enclave parked in the third row.
Did you see the so we're getting off the commercial thing here. Did you see the white party they had last night? Or well, I guess it was the 4th, where all the superstars showed up. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Odell Beckham.
Well, they just wear white?
Yeah, it was a white. Yeah, they look goofy, but I'd have just wore like some Fruit of the Looms. Here's my white.
My whitey tighties.
My whitey tighties.
With a wife beater tucked in.
Hey, don't talk about my blue and yellow stripe.
Or the brown on the back. All right. Shit happens.
Yellow in the front, brown in the back, so I know which way to put them on.
I called the psychic. They told me I was going to have a shitty day. We'll do Red Lobster and then we'll end it.
All right.
Love lobster? Dive into Lobster Fest at Red Lobster with the lowest Lobster Fest prices in 6 years. Delicious appetizers like lobster pizza, mouth-watering double stuffed lobster, plus all your favorites. So come on, get cracking. You don't want to miss Lobster Fest at Red Lobster. Ends March 29th. And life on land is dry.
How's that
like
still
that
in business?
Well, here's my question: is they're trying to get you into the restaurant by showing you people that aren't going to the restaurant; they're just sitting on the beach cooking lobster.
Well,
go to
you
the
can have that
restaurant
too at this shitty chain restaurant, Red Lobster. It's Lobster Fest. You can pick your own lobster out of the lobster well. No, I'm good.
First
Red
off,
Lobster is
I don't like lobster.
trash. Red Lobster. You know what? I'm not a big lobster fan either. I love seafood and we eat the shit out of crab legs and stuff like that. I have never, ever had a lobster where I was like, you know what? That was so delicious. I need another.
I believe that the crab legs in that would be in the quote all your favorite part of the menu.
Yeah. Along with their overrated ass cheese biscuits.
Nah, the biscuits are good.
Ugh. Blech. Trash.
I mean, they're not as good as the yeast rolls at like a what's that steakhouse in the southeast?
Golden Corral.
No, not Golden Corral. Shit, what is the name of that place?
Logan's.
Well, Logan's has decent rolls.
Yeah.
But there is a small southeastern, like Carolina's steakhouse buffet that has great yeast rolls.
Golden Corral, man.
No, that ain't Golden Corral shit.
Oh yeah, of course. The only thing good.
They hold their food in the corral, the dumpster corral.
Yeah,
that's problematic.
I can't believe there's still Golden Corrals around.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
And you can go to the Western Sizzler.
Western Sizzling.
And the Western Sizzling.
Yeah. There's
Yep.
2 of them.
Nasty.
At least Ryan's has got out of business.
We used to go to this buffet place after church back in the day called Piccadilly. It was shit. My parents like, ugh, who wants to eat that crap? You got people breathing all over the damn food and shit.
I want to know what the name of that steakhouse is. I'm going to look it up.
Texas Roadhouse. They have good rolls.
No.
Lone Star.
No. It's
That's
not
where
a... It's
That's
not
where
a
I met the
huge
Big
chain.
Show. I met the Big Show at Lone Star.
Oh, well. Take us home, Dave.
That is it for this week's episode of the Filter Free Podcast and Wrestling with Commercials. We are going to find some funnier commercials next time. I had some great ones that were funny last time, and I lost them. I couldn't find them. Let us know what you think of Wrestling with Commercials Volume 1. Timmy C and I will be back next time, hopefully with TJ Stephens.
And
You can find
next
me
week,
on-
Stephens and I will be looking
Yes.
over, we'll be watching along, maybe the Breakfast Club. I should make him watch the Breakfast Club.
Ew. Y'all have
Well,
fun.
you're
I
not
won't
going to
listen.
do it.
I'm not listening to that show. It's terrible. But you can follow me on Twitter at Dave in the QC. That's going to be changing here shortly. Where can they find you, Timmy C?
At Timmy C 1979. Hopefully at Blue Sky soon, because I'm done with Twitter.
I'm not having any problems with Twitter.
Well, I don't have
What's
any
your-
problems except everyone's leaving it. So I
Threads
use
ain't
it
gonna
for
last
news. And when no one's there with news, then what do I need it for?
Threads ain't going to last long.
Well, they'll be, yes, whatever.
All right, guys. That's it for this week. We will see you next week. Give us that 5-star review wherever you wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Or watch it on YouTube.
Or watch it on YouTube and give us that like. We will see you in a week.
With new spark plugs, you get improved